Hey everybody, Rick Needham handicapping thoroughbred racing on Wednesday afternoon, May the 13th. And this is my Equibase Winter Circle Major Track Report. Let's go to beautiful Belmont Park first, folks, as we open another racing week here in New York City for their 8th race today, 4:40 p.m. Eastern Post Time. This is a mile test on the turf. Fillies and mares 3 years old and up, racing for a claiming purse of $46,000. Contenders: number 7, Christie with a K, number 2, Quiet Labor, and the stablemate number 2B, Forest Trail, tops my contenders list, which also includes number 1, Dressmaker, and number 5, Lucky Lady. Number 7, Christie with a K, is both the speed and pace profile leader in this allowance field, racing at the mile distance on the turf, has hit the board in power run fashion in 5 straight. Interestingly enough, all 5 were place finishes. Number 2, Quiet Harbor, comes off a power run show finish in her last start, goes to the post with the skills of the jockey-trainer tandem of Edgar Prado and Shug McGahey in her corner. They've hit the board with 67% of their entries saddled as a team to date. Race 8 summary: number 7, Christie with a K, tops my contenders list, which also includes number 2, Quiet Harbor, number 2B, Forest Trail. Also on my list, number 1, Dressmaker, and number 5, Lucky Lady. 7215 in the 8th today from Belmont Park. Go to Churchill Downs next for their 8th race on the card, 4:29 p.m. Eastern Post Time. This is a mile test on the dirt track. 3-year-olds and up race for an allowance purse of $52,700. Contenders: number 3, Limestone Edge, number 2, Maltese Dog, number 4, Prairie Clown, and number 6, Admiralty. Number 3, Limestone Edge, takes a class drop of 4 units today as the speed leader in its allowance field, racing at the mile distance on the dirt, has produced power runs in each of his last 5, hitting the board in 3 of those races, facing better company in all 5 efforts than he'll face in this allowance field today. Number 2, Maltese Dog, a 5-to-1 shot, is the pace profile leader in this field, comes off a power run win his last time out. Race 8 summary: number 3, Limestone Edge, tops my contenders list this afternoon, which also includes number 2, Maltese Dog, number 4, Parade Clown, and number 6, Admiralty. 3246 in the 8th today from Churchill Downs. Finally, we'll go out west to Southern California's Hollywood Park for their 2nd race on the card today, 1:01 p.m. Pacific Post Time. This is an 8.5 furlong route test on Hollywood's Cushion Track. Fillies and mares 3 years old and up, race for a claiming purse of $12,000. Contenders: number 4, Redneck Gal, number 2, Mud, Sweat, and Tears, number 7, Zaya, and number 1, Catch Candy. Number 4, Redneck Gal, has hit the board in power run fashion each of her last 4, winning in her 4th race back. Number 2, Mud, Sweat, and Tears, has produced a quartet of power runs in her last 5, hitting the board in 3 of those efforts, including power run wins in both her 2nd and 5th races back. Jockey Joel Rosario and trainer Jack Cavara send her to the post today. They've hit the board with 52% of more than 75 entries saddled as a team to date. Race 2 summary: number 4, Redneck Gal, tops my contenders list today, which also includes number 2, Mud, Sweat, and Tears, number 7, Zaya, and number 1, Catch Candy. 4271 in the 2nd today from Hollywood Park. A couple of bonus long shots for you as usual, folks. Let's go to Woodbine in Ontario, Canada. Race 3, 6-to-1 shot. Number 2, Flashy Got Even, Trackmaster Plus Power Pony qualifier, drops in class by a huge 21 units, has produced power runs in each of her last 4, hitting the board in 3 of those outings. Race at Suffolk Downs in East Boston, Massachusetts today as well. Race number 2, entry number 4, Harvick, 6-to-1 in the morning line, is better speed for this sprint than the favorite, number 5, Ever Blazing. So handicapping thoroughbred racing on a Wednesday afternoon from Belmont Park, Churchill Downs, and Hollywood Park. Rick Needham for the Equibase Winter Circle Major Track Report, reminding you as always to please bet with your head, not over it.